Cars 2 takes a different storyline approach with the spy movie. I'm curious what you thought about that when you first heard that was going to happen.
I thought, being in the first movie, I thought, how awesome is that? That means it's not really a sequel. It means it's a whole new movie. It's a whole different storyline, a whole everything. I thought it was genius, and it turned out unbelievable.
I agree.
Excuse me, ma'am.
This cannot be him.
Is he American?
Look out, ladies. Mater's fitting to get funky.
Extremely.
Then it's him. Finn McMissile, British intelligence.
Cole Mater, average intelligence.
And how was it for you, Emily, joining such a successful Pixar franchise?
It's just lived up to every expectation I had, and that's hard because I had really high expectations, and it's surpassed them. I've been obsessed by Pixar ever since my little boy was tiny, and we've watched them all together over and over and over again. And I would always just wonder how it was possible to make movies that were so good, you know. And then I went and experienced Pixar, and I realized why. And it's because of John and his team, and their standards are just so high and professional and perfectionistic. He's not the only one here. 3, 5, they're everywhere. And they're all closing in on... Oh no! Finn? Finn, where are you?
Get him out of the pits, now!
Wow, some of them fellers is really loud.
Can you hear me? Over.
What?
Get out of the pit now. Do you hear me?
Hey, I know you. You're that girl from the party last night.
And they just love what they do so much, and you understand.
Absolutely.
He's a good example of what everybody else in the corporate world ought to be like. John,
Yeah.
That's why Pixar's so good, because the employees love to come to work.
He has so much passion, even just talking to him.
Exactly, but when you got employees that can't wait to get to work, you're gonna put out a good product. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, Mater is one of my favorite characters.
Ah, you're awesome. Look at you.
Huh?
How cool is she?
I'm curious, why do you think that? Why do you think people are so drawn to him?
Because Mater's a fun guy. Mater's fun to hang out with. He's a loyal friend. He's just a good time. You know, he doesn't judge anybody. He's loyal. I mean, he's always your friend, no matter what. He's not gonna, you know, like, he's not gonna go somewhere and somebody's gonna say something. He's gonna act like he doesn't know you because he's embarrassed to be with you. He's your buddy. He'll always be your buddy. He's the kind of friend, look, in personal lives, you can count that many people on your hand that are true friends.
That's true.
Mater would be one of those friends. So that's why people like him. Then he had a funny face, you had funny dial, you know, kids love him too.
Mater! I'm sticking by you the way you always stick by me!
Ready?
Is the Pope Mobile Catholic?
Non ci credo. You gotta be kidding me.
You know I'm just a tow truck.
It's his cover. Brilliant.
Definitely. Well, your characters bond over having dents in their
Yes,
cars that
yes.
that mean something to them. So I'm curious for you guys, what's something in your life that you hold close to your heart that means something to you, that brings back good memories?
Well,
We're getting personal in this interview.
well, you know, you got scars and you
Yeah.
got things that you go through. I will say, we talked about it earlier, I got this scar right there when I was 5 years old. I got in an accident, almost got killed. I got crushed by a water tank. Long story. I remember on the way to the hospital, thought I was going to die, and my dad said, you know what? You're not going to, God has something very special for you. You're going to do something really cool with your life. That's exactly what he told me. And now look. Huh?
You are.
Little did I know it was going to be a tow truck. If I'd have known that.
I walked in on stage. I broke my nose on stage.
Oh, wow.
And I've got a bump in my nose, which will always remind me of. I forgot there was a pillar coming in from the ceiling,
Oh my gosh.
and I walked. My nose coincided with it, and I fell unconscious and
my
landed
gosh.
underneath it with just my feet sticking out. And I was like the Wicked Witch of the West. And then I went back on, and I was much better after I'd been knocked out, and everybody liked me much more.
Now, what'd you hit your head on?
I walked into a pillar was coming in, you know, a fiberglass pillar.
You'll never
part
forget
of the
that.
scenery.
Oh, a pillar.
Yeah. And
I thought you said you hit your head on a pillow. I'm like, what the heck kind of pillow is that? These English pillows, I don't want one of them.
Last question. I'm curious, what are the top? You guys are fun. I like this. What are the top 3 things on your Grand Prix survival kit? So 3 things that you have to bring to the Grand Prix. Be creative.
3 things you have
to... A pillow, I would say.
There you go.
But
you can't hit your nose on it.
I would be bored in a Grand Prix. I'd need a pillow to have a little sleep.
Yeah, I would say cell phone, a case of beer, and something to eat.
Perfect.
That's what I'd need.
And a pillow. I like
And
it.
a pillow.
And a pillow. In case somebody comes at you, you can hit him in the head and knock him out.
That's amazing.
It's gotta be one of those British pillows, though. It's really hard.
Well, thank you so much, you guys. They're
Take
great.
Oh,
care.
you're welcome.
Have a good
Thanks.
one.
Nice to see you.
Yeah, nice to see
Appreciate
you.
you. Thank you.
Make me a German truck.
Request acknowledged.
Check it out. I'm wearing Mater hosen. Make me a monster truck.
Request acknowledged.
What the?